For customers looking to repatriate their cloud data to regain control and reduce costs, we present S3 Solv, solving the archive challenge. S3 Solv enables hybrid S3 storage to tape, which greatly simplifies archive storage in terms of cost and risk for enterprise and hyperscale environments. Here's our panel to introduce you to S3 Solv. Pete Paisley with MagStor, Horst Schellong, PoINT Software, and Carl Watts, Storage Architect. Enjoy our session on S3 Solv, solving the S3 archive challenge.
Welcome to today's episode. We're diving into an innovative storage solution that bridges modern cloud interfaces with proven tape technologies. Can you give us the elevator pitch for S3 Solv?
Absolutely, Carl. S3 Solv is a game-changing archive solution that combines the familiar S3 API interface that developers love with the economics of enterprise tape storage. Think of it as getting cloud-like accessibility with tape-level costs. We're talking 30 to 50% lower TCO compared to disk-based archives and up to 99% savings versus cloud cold storage.
Let's start with the fundamentals. Why should organizations care about archive storage right now?
It's a great question. We're seeing several converging pressures. First, there's exponential data growth. And here's the kicker. 90% of that data is rarely accessed after just 90 days. Second, regulatory compliance requirements like HIPAA, SOX, and GDPR mandate long-term data retention. And third, cloud storage costs are escalating dramatically as data volumes grow. And finally, there's an increasing focus on sustainability and ESG goals, plus the critical need for ransomware protection through air-gapped immutable backups.
That 90% statistic is striking. So most of the data just sits there costing money.
Yeah, it just sits there burning money. Organizations are paying premium prices for high-performance storage when most of their data is essentially dormant. That's the inefficiency we're addressing with S3 Solv.
Walk us through how S3 Solv actually works. What are the key components?
There are three main layers. First is the PoINT Archive Gateway software. This provides the S3 REST API interface and handles direct-to-tape object storage, lifecycle management, and metadata indexing. Second is the MagStor petabyte machine, which is the enterprise tape library hardware supporting LTO 6 through LTO 10. Third is the integration layer, which can use your existing server hardware or MagStor-provided equipment with full 7x24 support.
You mentioned direct-to-tape storage. What makes that significant?
This is a key differentiator. Objects are written direct to tape without requiring disk staging. That means no intermediate storage, reduced infrastructure complexity, and ultimately lower total cost of ownership. Traditional solutions often require expensive disk buffers. We have minimized that requirement.
Let's talk about the PoINT Archival Gateway. What makes this software special?
Several things set it apart. It offers full S3 API compatibility, so applications integrate seamlessly. The smart caching system intelligently retrieves and stages data. The metadata engine uses SSDs for fast object location. Metadata is cached to both disk and tape. It supports multi-tenancy for different departments or applications, includes encryption for data security, and there's the additional benefit that we have minimized the amount of intermediate storage required.
And on the hardware side, what does the MagStor petabyte machine bring to the table?
Carl, we offer two main models. The M3280 provides up to 5 petabytes of native capacity, 12.6 petabytes compressed. The M3640 scales up to 11.5 petabytes native or 28.8 petabytes compressed. And these are in compact form factors with massive capacity supporting LTO 6 through LTO 10 drives with fiber channel, SAS, iSCSI connectivity options. Everything is typically custom configured based on a customer's specific use case, recovery time objective requirements, and archive windows.
Let's talk numbers. What kind of cost savings are we really talking about?
For deployments of 500 terabytes and above, you're looking at up to 30 to 50% total cost of ownership reduction versus disk-based archives, and 50 to 99% savings compared to cloud cold storage. Plus, there's minimal power and cooling requirements, which contributes both to the TCO figures and corporate sustainability goals.
What about performance? Tape has a reputation for being slow.
That's actually an outdated perception. With S3 Solv, you get predictable retrieval times with options based on your configuration. If you implement caching, which depends on your budget, retrieval is nearly instantaneous. Direct from tape, you're looking at 2 to 3 minutes. The system offers scalable throughput, and the S3 compatible API makes integration straightforward for developers.
In today's threat landscape, security is paramount. How does S3 Solv address ransomware and compliance concerns?
Tape provides inherent advantages here. You get immutable archive capability. Once data is written to tape, can't be altered or encrypted by ransomware. The AIR-gapped nature of tape storage means it's physically isolated from network attacks. We also provide comprehensive audit trails and compliance reporting to meet regulatory requirements. This combination makes it ideal for organizations dealing with HIPAA, SOX, and GDPR and similar frameworks.
Environmental impact is increasingly important. How does S3 Solv stack up on sustainability?
Tape is hands down the greenest storage option available. It has the lowest energy consumption per terabyte of any storage medium. Unlike spinning disks or SSDs that require constant power, tape cartridges sit on shelves consuming zero energy until accessed. For organizations with ESG commitments, this is a significant advantage.
Who is the ideal customer for S3 Solv? What's the sweet spot?
We recommend 300 terabytes as a minimum, but the real benefits kick in at 500 terabytes and above. Ideal customers include healthcare with imaging archives, media and entertainment companies with large video libraries, or research institutions with large scientific data sets, and financial services firms with compliance requirements. Really, any enterprise dealing with long-term data retention mandates.
And for those organizations already using the clouds?
S3 Solv is perfect for those looking to reduce their overall costs related to cloud storage, or those looking to implement hybrid strategies for other business reasons. You can keep hot data and the cold data tier to tape on-prem while still using Deep Glacier or other alternatives for other safe copies. Of course, you can also use our software options to set up your own private hybrid cloud.
What does the implementation process look like?
MagStor provides end-to-end solution partnership. You can bring your own server hardware or use MagStor provided equipment. We handle deployment, integration services, and includes 7/24 support and maintenance. The system is designed to grow seamlessly from terabytes to multi-petabyte scale as your needs evolve.
Technology changes rapidly. How do you ensure this investment remains viable long term?
The LTO roadmap extends through 2045 and beyond. Each new LTO generation offers increased capacity and improved performance. You're not locked into obsolete technology. You can upgrade drives and media as new generations emerge while maintaining access to your older tapes.
Let's wrap up with the key takeaways. Why should listeners consider S3 Solv?
There are 7 compelling reasons. First, proven technology combining point archival gateway with MagStor reliability. Second, true S3 compatibility for flexible application support. Third, lowest TCO with tape economics and modern interfaces. Fourth, seamless scalability from terabytes to multi-petabytes. Fifth, superior security with air-gapped immutable archive options. Sixth, sustainability as the greenest storage option. And seventh, future-proof technology with expert support partnership.
Excellent summary. Pete, how can interested listeners learn more?
Yeah, they can visit www.magstor.com or contact myself directly at pete@magstor.com. We're happy to discuss specific use cases and provide customized assessments. We can also get you set up with a Point Archival Gateway emulator for proof of concept testing within your own environment.
Thanks for joining us today and breaking down this innovative approach to archive storage.